Okay, folks, evening. We've come back outside because the castle room was like a small sauna yesterday. Lily and I were like sweltering at the end. We're like, oh, this is unbearable. So it's a wee bit chilly, but we've come outside. So I'm going to jog and we're going to move while I explain what we're going to do, because it's about 10 degrees cooler than it was on Monday. So it's actually now just a normal Scottish summer, but it feels quite chilly because it's been like boiling. Go Jax. Nice. Okay, last couple, then go back, run and heels up to your bum. So we're going to do a slightly lower impact session again, and just bounce and lift your knees up in front. So there's going to be two cardio moves at the start, which is a little bit more movement involved. And then there's going to be a dynamic core move. Take that to a regular body weight squat. So there's 3 exercises in each bit of work this evening, and we'll repeat them twice, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, last couple, back to easy jog. I'll check my instructions. I'm not written it down. Okay, back to jacks. We're only doing 25 seconds work on each move as well, so it's not too long, so it should be pretty doable for everybody. And then back to heel kicks up behind you. But remember, there's always modification, so you can always take a slightly simpler version if you wish, and then bounce the knees. A slightly, like I say, modified option should be able to find something that you can manage. Or you can always skip and move out if you really hate it that much. Okay, so just kick your heels up. Nice. This quad's really tight to go. And then knees up and elbow across. So hopefully you've maybe got some windows open, or you're outside, or maybe your house is better ventilated in the centre. Then squat and press back, squat and press back. Last couple. And then sweep your arms overhead. And depending how we go, we might do that 12 moves back the way. We might do 12 moves at the end as well. We'll see how we're doing for time. Last one. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to do first 2 moves. So your side shuffle. You don't have to touch the ground. And then high knee, march it out on the spot. And then plank with a side step is your third move. I'll show them as we go. You've got 25 seconds work with 10 seconds rest in between. Side shuffle is first. Get yourself ready in 3, 2, 1, off you go. So a little side shuffle and then back you go. So 20 seconds work to go. Try and keep moving all the time. So not too intense the first time round. As we repeat each set of moves, I'd ask you maybe to try and pick up the intensity on the second time we go through. So you've got another 3 seconds to go. Rest there, okay? So high knee march is your next move. So it's not that high knee bounce, that comes later. So it's just a knee lift. Ready? Off you go. And again, your modification with this one is to go a little bit smaller range of movement. So not lift the knees and arms as high, but just work whatever you can do. Move as best you can within that time we've got. So 7 seconds to go. Use your other arm as well just to help you balance. Lift that knee nice and high. Off you go. So plank with a side tap is your next move. So take the rest. Option up on your knees is to tap out to the side. So here's your modification, is to do the plank side tap, but your knees is where you return to. Make it a little bit tougher, is come up on your toes and tap out to the side, and then come back onto your toes in the middle. Once we've done this one, that's us back to the start, and we're going to repeat these first 3 moves just in the same way. Okay, yeah, so back to the top, back to the start, your side shuffle is next. So you still only get a 10 seconds rest, so we go in 2, 1, off you go. Now then, we did a similar session last week, and I couldn't count or read, so we actually did them in a slightly random order. I'm going to try and actually do this session today in the order that I planned it. Because believe it or not, I do plan things, and there is some kind of method to what you see as madness. regular march. If you want to lift a little bit higher and swing those arms a little bit more, that's cool as well. Keep going. You got another 10, oh gosh, 10 seconds. I was hoping it was nearly over. Apparently not. Okay, you've now only got 4 seconds to go. Keep working right to the end. Last beep is there, well done. Okay, down on the ground. Again, remember you can modify, so you can go onto your elbows if you wish. So if you find it's not comfy on your hands, then elbows is a good option. So hold that high plank. Try and be as straight as you can through your body. So try and be really straight line from the back of your head towards your shoulders, then the hips and the feet are all in line. And try and keep moving or holding right to the very end. Last few seconds work. Nice, okay. Grab a quick drink if you need, and I'll show you what the next few moves are. So, lunge with a knee drive. Lunge with a knee drive. We'll do all one leg the first time, and when we come to repeat, we'll swap sides. Then we've got a high knee bounce. So this time we are going to add a little jump and bounce, and then slow motion mountain climbers is your final move. It's not that warm out here, so we're going to keep moving. Okay, stand on one leg, other leg back, off you go. Doesn't really matter which leg you've done. I've got my left leg forwards, but on camera it'll look like my right if you're doing the opposite way. So drop and drive, drop and drive. We're going to do this side for the whole time. So you've got to remember which leg you're on. But chances are, as soon as you go to start again, that leg will tell you if it's the right one or not. Okay, so we're going to add the bounce this time with that high knee lift. So it's a bounce and a jump up. Joining on this beep, off you go. So a little bit more intense than last time. You can always take out the little jump and bounce on your feet if you don't want the impact. But hopefully this shouldn't be too bad and not too high an impact an option. So bounce and lift, bounce and lift. You can go pretty fast though, so if you want to work pretty hard, then you can certainly do that. Good stuff, okay. I'll show you from the side. So, mountain climb or a high plank position, knee under chest and back, knee under chest and back. What's this so shiny? It's like a little circular bronze, like a bronze sequin. It's like some kids, like, you know, those tops that got sequins that go one way and make a picture the other. Looks like a sequin from one of those tops. I wish they did those in adult size. They're quite high though. Nice, okay. Right, I did this leg last time, right? I've got to do my right leg this time. So, swaps for the other leg forwards. It's that lunge and knee drive, remember? So lunge and drive. Now then, the problem I've got on this side is my balance ain't very good. So, I'm going to have to just concentrate for a minute. So you just crack on by yourself. You're not going to get many teaching points or much encouragement. So I'm just trying not to wobble and fall over. On my squiffy right leg. Well, okay, I'm concentrating. Finish now. We're good. Okay, right. High knee bounce. Get yourself ready to go again. 2, 1. Off you go. So drive those knees up. Let's see if we can go a little bit quicker this second time round. So you've got to feel for what the move involved the first time you did it. Now you know how hard it is. I reckon you can go a little bit faster. So see if you can jump a mini bounce and then you drive that knee up. See if you can keep going a little bit faster still. 2, 1. Nice, okay. Down the ground, slow motion, mountain climbers is next. Okay, on your hands, ready, off you go. So bring your knee under your chest, hold that knee underneath you just for a split second and balance on that one leg with the knee under before you press it back. So knee under, push back, knee under, press back. You've got another 6 seconds to go, then we get recovery next. So don't stop, wait for it. Yeah, nice job guys, well done. Okay, so what's next? Oh yeah, jumping jacks or a step jack. So that's your options, jumping or step jack. Sumo squats is your next move. So just a wide and slightly turned out position for your squat, and then side plank, knee hold higher. So on your elbow, on your knee, open and crunch in, out and in. Okay? Right, so jumping jacks or step jack, so tap it out or jump it out, whichever is best for you. So you know it's 25 seconds, you'll know whether jumping jacks or step jacks is better for you. And you can always do maybe like 10 jumps and then 10 taps, and see if you want to split it up that way is also an option. I sometimes do that if I was a bit in between exercises. I do some harder and then some easier option if I was a bit in the middle. Okay, so sumo squats. Turn your toes out a little bit, turn your legs a little bit wider than normal, and then squat and come back up. So those of you that are a little bit stronger, you can reach your arms up and overhead to make this one harder. If you don't want your life to be any harder than it already is, then leave your hands down here. And again, you modify this one by simply reducing your range of movement. So just reduce or lessen the degree to which you squat. Okay, so on your right elbow, everyone go on their right elbow, so your right knee is on the floor. Arm and leg out, arm and leg in. So out and in, open and close. So we're going to do the whole 25 seconds on this right side, and then when we repeat the move in a moment or so, we'll switch it up and go on to our left. So in and out, tuck in and extend. You can do this on your feet, but we're doing a slightly simpler version today. Good job, okay. Out you get. It's only 10 seconds, remember, so you've got to get out fast. You right? Yes? I'm up. Okay. Jumping jacks, ready? Off you go. So 25 seconds. Those of you that are feeling fine, you can pick up the pace a little bit. Those that want to keep the impact low, then tap them out, but still see if you can go a bit quicker. So I can tap these out pretty fast. So let's see whether you're jumping or tapping, that you can pick up the pace for the last few seconds. Good job. Okay, so next move. Sumo squat here. Okay, right. I feel like I'm wearing down a patch of breath. Yes. I did a workout in my garden on Monday night, and I was like, oh, I feel like I'm making this patch a bit like flattened. And you knew my flat garden was so like bumpy. I was trying to do a sit-up, and I was like, oh, it's a bit uncomfortable. Keep going. You've got another 7 seconds. Nikki's doing, Nikki? Lily's doing the harder option. Nikki probably will be too. Who knows? Yeah, Nikki as well. Right, so plank with the side tap. So on your left elbow, open and then close. Nikki will do it in the morning. Right. Kirsten better be doing it now. She might even be outside. She's quite hardcore.
Not quite. She's very.
Although I don't think I'll be doing Pilates outside in the morning. That might be a bit chilly. Last few seconds, guys, then you get a break again. This is the end of this block of work. Nice. Okay. So, where are we at? Okay, right. So, on to round number 4. So, oblique mountain climbers is your next move. So, I'll show you from the front. I move all the time. A little bit easier. So, bring your knee across your body. So, come underneath your body with your knees. And then, skaters is your next move. So, tap it out or jump it out. And then, bicycle crunches or bicycle twists is your final move. So, down on the ground, hands on the floor. If you don't want to do this on the ground, you can do this oblique twist standing. Off you go. So take it steady round 1, the first time we do it, and then I'll ask you and challenge you to pick up the pace and raise the intensity a little bit for the second time round. Right. Remember, all these moves you can do at your own pace. Faster, slower, somewhere in between. Whatever works for you. Nice. What was next? Oh, skaters, yeah. Because in a couple of weeks' time, we'll be able to go back outside and we'll be able to a group class again. So you've got a couple of weeks to to get yourself back in like half shape. Maybe half, maybe quarter. Yeah, I'll settle for a quarter. I don't expect anybody apart from Kirsty Sinclair to be in full fighting fitness after lockdown. Kirsty, maybe Jill, maybe Nikki actually.
Yeah.
Feel free to post up if you think you're going to be fitter post-lockdown than you were pre, because I'm pretty sure it's only Kirsty. Okay, on your back. Jill's like, I'm no, Nikki Coombe, totally. Right, if anyone else thinks they can rival them three, I'd be like super chuffed, super impressed. I think there's a few silent exercises out there too. You're just too quiet, so send us a message that's not on the public Facebook page if you want. Right, 5 seconds. Nice. Okay, back to your climber. So down the ground again. You know what has happened during lockdown? The Castle of Gowrie has become the home of cycling. So everybody in St Mado's and Herald, I reckon, is going to be a far better cyclist than they were. Right, how we doing? See if you can go a little bit quicker, remember? So go in and out with those knees and legs a little bit faster than you did the first time round. So work that a little bit more. You've got another 3 seconds, 2, 1, rest there. Okay, next move with those skaters. So remember your option is to step this one out. Do try and balance on that outside leg though. Oh, did it good move last night while she did a hop and a hop skater.
Oh, man.
I quite like that.
No, that would be terrible.
We're going to do that another day. It's always a danger when I start my own new online workout. I'm like, oh, this was a great move. Let's do this in class. Love stealing an idea from someone else. I mean, using their inspiration. All right, down the ground, bicycle crunch. Because 9.5 times out of 10, you've seen the move somewhere else already. But then very occasionally you're like, oh, that's a nice little variation. Quite like that. Although I did discover it's not so good on your half dodgy knee. Right. I think this is our last one of this block. So you get a little bit of recovery after this. So you've got another 7 seconds to keep moving. Then you get a chance to grab a drink before we move on to the next block of work. Ah, good stuff. Okay. We get to my timer. There we go. Okay. Right. 5th and final block. So squats is your first move. Side or lateral lunge is your second move. And a plank with a forward reach is your third core move. Okay. So first dynamic or cardio move is a squat. We're going to do a body weight squat, an air squat the first time round, and then we're going to give you the option of adding a jump the second time round. Just a regular, normal, I call it a body weight squat, some people call it an air squat, but just keep moving whichever one you're doing, or whatever you're calling it. You've got another 8 seconds. Okay, keep going. Sit those hips low. Stand up tall. Okay, so a side or a lateral lunge is next. Start with everything narrow, step out wide. Bend the knee that you step wide with, come back in. So step and bend and come back in. Again, take it fairly steady this first time round. So this is our dynamic move. This is our something more cardio than others. So these last two aren't too bad. A little bit more strength than cardio, but we are moving. So you are still working your heart and lungs. I think the core move is going to be most cardio out of this actually. Nice, okay. So on the ground, you can be on your hands, or I'll show you on your elbows as well. So your modification is here and reach forwards. Remember your option with planks is always to come onto your knees. I'm on a slightly slopey bit. There we go. Right. Try and keep those hips as steady as you can as you're reaching or tapping that hand in front. If you can't reach all the way forward, just tap your hand flat down on the ground in front of you. Last one. Nice. Okay. Up you get. Right. We're going to try a squat jump this last time. Or this second time, sorry. Continue with the regular squat. If you'd rather just do a normal body weight squat, that's fine. If you think you can add a little jump, then that's good as well. Or if you maybe want to do half and half, then that's also a good option. So if you want to swap to a regular squat halfway or last few seconds, I suggest you do it now. Or if you've got another few seconds in you, you may as well keep going. Nice, okay. Right, back to that side lunge. Woo, how's your legs? Fine. A bit warmer now. Yeah. So step out wide and back in. So for this one, you can simply go a little bit quicker and really focus on pushing off the outside leg. So once I've lunged out wide, drive and push yourself back up to that center position. Last few seconds, last rep. Nice, okay. I'm going to do it on my hands this time, we did elbows last time. So, on your hands, hold that high plank, and then reach and tap forwards. So now I'm on my hands, I'm going to try and tap the ground about, I don't know, 6 or 8 inches in front of me.
Inches.
I know, it's a bit retro, isn't it? Okay, 25 centimetres, I don't know. 6 inches is a 30 centimetre ruler, is it? No, that's 15 centimetre ruler. This wasn't important. About that far. Right, do you want to do 12 moves? 12 moves, no repeats. This is practice for tomorrow night. So grab a quick drink. Oh, what? Okay, we're going to do a bonus 12 move workout. It's optional, unless you're cursing, obviously. Right, I've got to find you the timer. What's the timer this one? 40 seconds, 15, okay. We can do that. 40, 15, right. Squats, first move, 12 moves, 10 minutes. Ready? Squats, get set, go! Right, so, little 12 move finisher. We're going to do slightly more than 12 moves tomorrow. It was Jill's fault. She made the suggestion. She made the suggestion. She's like, what did I do? Right. You've got 40 seconds of work in this bonus move, bonus set, guys. So just pace yourself a little bit, because if you've done the previous class, we're only doing 25 seconds work. So you just need to change your pacing, change your rate of work a little bit to allow you to work all the way through the 40 seconds, okay? Move number 2 is push-ups. So, down the ground, get yourself ready, on your knees, on your hands, 40 seconds, constant push-ups, ready, set, off you go. So lower your chest down, push both hands evenly and strongly into the ground to drive you back up. So I find that, I know it sounds a bit daft, but I find it's quite a good teaching point for push-ups, is to think about pushing the floor away from you. So don't think about trying to get your head back up. Think about driving your hands and pushing the ground away from you. Make the ground go away from you to bring you back up. Last 7 seconds, guys. See if you can get another couple of reps in. Nice. That's number 3. Squat, side, squat, side, shuffle. Okay, so squat, shuffle, shuffle, squat, shuffle, shuffle, squat, jump, and shuffle, shuffle, squat, jump, shuffle, shuffle, squat, jump, shuffle, squat and jump, shuffle to the side, squat and jump up, shuffle, sit and jump. I feel like I didn't explain that one the best. So it's a little squat jump at the end, and just a little shimmy and side shuffle in between. You do get 15 seconds rest in between the moves in this workout, so make the most of those. Just pause and catch your breath and get yourself ready for the next exercise. Last 5 seconds. We've got time for one more. Last shimmy back. Good job, okay? Inch 1 with a jump. So from here, hinge forwards, walk out, walk up, jump at the top. just a vertical jump as you come up. So hinge, walk your hands back in, and fingertips reach the sky as you jump up when you come up. So hinge forwards, walk back in, and add that little pop and jump once you come up to standing. You've got another 17 seconds. Keep moving, hold this pace, maintain that form, walk and rise. Walk everything out, walk everything in, keep going. Come back up, good job, okay, into arm, okay, power jack. So, wider stance, touch your toes, everything jumps up and together. So at speed, down and up, down and up. Off you go. Again, 40 seconds. So a little bit of pacing is required because I want you to get a good deep squat as you come down and touch your toes. So the jump's got to be nice and nimble, but you've also got to get low in your squat. Keep working, guys. We're well over halfway through this exercise, and there's no repeats in this round. So you've got 12 moves, 12 individual and different exercises. So if you don't like this one, you're not going to have to do it again in 2 seconds time. Nice. Power jack. Oh, plank saw. I've put quite a few plank saws in my workouts lately.
You have.
Don't know why.
They've quite been.
They are quite hard. On your elbows though. Hold that regular plank. Roll through, roll back. So you hold a straight line from your head through your hips to your feet. Well, like straight-ish, I mean. And then you just simply use that straight line as your body saw. And you rock forwards and rock back, trying to move your body as if you were sawing a bit of wood under all metal. I used to saw the end of my cross sticks off, because I'm quite short. Last 5 seconds. The next move better be a bit easier than this. Nice. What is next? Body saw. Oh, prayer crunch is great. Lie down. Right. So, on your back, hands together, fingertips pointing through your legs. Ready to go in 3, 2, 1, off you go. So you know this one. Crunch up, both hands together, palms facing one another. Crunch and lift up, and then lie back down. Lift up, lie back down. So you've got 30 seconds to go. Take advantage of this one not being cardio. You don't have to jump about too much. You've got 20 seconds to go, guys. And with all the moves, remember, modify. And with this one, it's simply a reduced range of motion. So bring it into a smaller crunch. Or to make it a bit harder, just go a little bit higher. And lift up a little bit further. Last 2 seconds. Prayer crunch, star jumps or jumping jacks. Nice. Not so bad, eh? Practically friendly. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So try and make your star jumps like nice and like pointy. You know, like a proper like nice big star. When you get kids to do these, they kind of do this. Alright. Nah. So you want to make your arms work as well. So the whole point of using your arms and lifting your arms up is your shoulders get to work out as well. So it's cardio, it's legs. If you squeeze your tummy in, you get a little bit of core as well. And reach those arms up and out wide and high, and your shoulders will get involved as well. Last few seconds, guys. Last 2 jumps. Nice. What's next? Oh, hands. All right, okay. What move we got? Ooh, 8. What does that mean we've done 8? Ooh. Right. Hands slightly narrower than your shoulders. Feet slightly wider than your shoulders. And then reach one hand up and tap the opposite shoulder or just on your chest. So, the trick with this one is to have your hands a little bit narrower than you would do normally and have your feet a little bit wider. That then gives you a slightly triangular base, or like a kind of tripod type base, which makes you a little bit more stable. It's not cheating, it's just sensible assisting. Again, this one doesn't need to be quick, because you want to try and minimize the rock in your hips. So you want to try and keep your hips as still as you can. Oh, that one went by quite quick. Reverse tuck leg extension, okay. So tuck in, press those legs away. So tuck in, push those legs away. So lift the back of your bum and hips off the ground as you come up, and then push those legs out and away from you. So bring your knees over your face out here, and then press the legs away. So don't worry about kicking up, just tuck in. So bring your knees towards your nose or your eyes, and then push and press the legs out straight. So tuck and reverse in, so your tailbone does lift off the ground, but you come in. So rather than up. Here. Keep your knees bent and bring your knees towards your nose.
I got it. It took a while. I got it now.
Knees to nose, feet away from you. Knees to nose. It depends how bent you are. I can get my knees to hit my face quite easily, but
Mine went a long way from
right, up, down, plank jack. I've done a few of these as well, Liz. What on earth am I thinking? Right, plank jack, down, plank jack, up, plank jack, down, plank jack, up. Hold a pace, hold a rhythm. Nice. If you don't want to go as fast as Lily and I, that's fine.
What chance here? She's going quite slowly.
Or if you want to go quicker than Jenny and Lily, that's also fine. Because I'm probably going to slow down in a minute anyway, so I think you'll be a-okay to zoom and whiz right ahead of me. 5 seconds. Last little bit. What's next? Squat jacks. Right, wide stance and narrow stance. So, wide squat, touch the ground with one hand, jump the feet in, touch the ground with the other hand. I really have worn down like a bald patch.
I'll put the train over it.
Oh man, I'm going to have to sweep the grass to bring the little blades of grass back to life. Because these blades of grass are definitely had it. They have been Jenny jumped. they are feeling the strain of being bounced on for a little while. You've got 10 seconds and then we are done. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. You like that one? Yes. Okay, folks, we are done. Take a stretch. You can always jump into one of the stretching sessions on YouTube if you want to. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pilates, 6 p.m. Wait and see. Be there.